Hello and welcome to the video. I'm Shane and this is Dawn of Comics, where I talk about comics. Today I'm going to be talking about the next lot of DCeased comics. If you've seen my previous video, I showed you the variants that I have for DCeased 1 to 6 of the main storyline. Today we're going to be doing Unkillables and A Good Day to Die. I'm going to show you all the variants that I have. I only have the ones that were available in the store. I don't know if there are any special ones available. I have looked at a few sites and I do think I've seen a couple. I don't know if I'm going to get them. I know I have quite a few for the main storyline. You saw that I have quite a few for that one. But these ones I'm really happy with, just the 3/4 that come with each issue from the store. So I'm going to start with A Good Day to Die. You've got the main cover, you've got Big Barter, Mr. Terrific, and you've got Blue Beetle and Mr. Miracle, and they're all fighting off the Horde. This is a one-shot. It does carry over in the comics later on, but it's just this lot for now. It's a really good read, surprisingly good read. Considering I don't really follow any of these characters in any other book, but I actually cared about all of them in the book, so when they die you care. So that's the main cover. Main covers have been fantastic, you can't fault them. But then you see the first variant, and it's the zombified version of Deathstroke. And just like with the other zombified versions, it's a beautiful cover. It's stunning. Just the detail, the sheer time and effort that must have gone into that is just absolutely amazing. And it's just mwah, I love it. So just quickly, if you're not sure how to tell between a variant and a non-variant, or a first print and a second print, let me just quickly show you there. You see the barcode, see those 3 ones. So you've got, so that'll be issue 1, print 1, issue 1, cover 1, print 1. Okay, so when you look at the variant, you see that it's issue 1, cover 2, print 1. So this is still a first print, but it's a first print of the first variant. So number 2 is the first variant for that. Then we have the horror movie version, the horror movie variant, of which is The Conjuring, or The Deceasing, which is absolutely beautiful. I mean, Batman's cowl just hanging from the tree. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I mean, I know there's no one in it, but still the detail just on the house alone. It shows care. It shows care, not just attention to detail, but care in your work, that you actually love what you do when you can produce something just as beautiful as these covers. So yeah, again, you see number 3, so that means that's the third variant, the second variant, so it's the third version of this cover for the first print. DCeased A Good Day to Die came out with 4 covers. I mean, I had to get that. Look at it, it's Wonder Woman. I'm a massive Wonder Woman fan. I have been since I was 6, and my dad bought me this tiny little action figure of hers, and I've still got her. I think she's sat up there on my shelf actually. She's her hands have come off and they've been super glued back on, and all her colours worn off, and she's been sharpied and nail varnish painted by my mum to give her some of her vibrant colour back. But yeah, so I love Wonder Woman, and I mean, look at the face. Look at her face. I mean, not only is it stunning, but it also doesn't care. Look, she's not scared. She's just going to take out whoever comes. She's awesome. That's issue 1 again, and that's the third variant. So number 4 means it's the third variant. So it's the 4th cover, but it's the third variant, because issue 1 is not a cover, not a variant, obviously. So that's A Good Day to Die. We then got the amazing miniseries that was The Unkillables, which is awesome. I'm a massive Red Hood fan. Jason Todd is awesome. Cassandra Cain who's the person that got me into Batgirl comics, so I collected her line. And so to see that she was in this book, I was just so excited. Even though we knew that Barbara Gordon is Batgirl in this storyline because she'd already been killed in the original 6 issues. To see that Cassandra Cain is also Batgirl in this universe just makes me want to see this universe expanded more. I want to see a prequel to DCeased where it's that universe with apparently 2 Batgirls. I want to know how they interacted. So for Unkillables we get the first cover, and again, this art is just absolutely phenomenal. I mean, look how many characters you've got on this cover. You've got Solomon Grundy, Bane, Cheetah, Captain Cold, Lady Shiva, Deathstroke, Deadshot, and each of them is just given the care and attention that they deserve. Lady Shiva's face. I mean, and look at Cheetah. I mean, it's just this is what you want your covers to look like. Because if you walk past a comic shelf and you see that, even if you've never heard of DCeased, even if you don't know what this is, you see this art. Art is the first thing that draws you to a comic book. Now, when they say don't judge a book by its cover, that's exactly what comics are. That's how you get into comics. You have to judge it by the cover because you've got nothing else to go on. If you've never heard of it, if you don't know who these people are, this cover is how you have to make a choice whether to buy it or not. And when something looks that good, you're going to buy it. So yeah, that's the first issue. And then we've got the awesome zombie version, the zombie variant, and this one's Jason Todd. And just look, you see his eye through the helmet, and it looks like a photograph. It honestly looks like a photograph. The shading and the shadows and the light hitting off the metallic parts, it's just phenomenal. And it's worth noting that the main issue is $4.99 and the variants are $1 more. I don't care, I'll pay more. When it looks this good, I'll pay more. Look at that. And then we have the movie version. Movie variant. It's It this time, and it's Wonder Woman. And she's Pennywise. She's in the style of Pennywise. And look at that. Look at the detail in the eyes. This one's just milky and dead, and this one's bloodshot, and there's light hitting off it. I mean, if I could draw like that, my gosh, I'd be so happy. It's beautiful. Then we have issue 2, and there's my girl, there's Cassandra Cain. Awesome Batgirl, and she's back in her Batgirl costume. She's not Orphan, she's not Black Bat, she's Batgirl. And we see Batgirl and Red Hood together. And they brought Ravager back. Rose Wilson as Deathstroke's daughter. I really liked her in Teen Titans. I collected her mini-series from that. I'm talking, this is pre-New 52. Back in my favourite era of comics. Rose was one of my favourite Titans towards the end of that run. And it's a shame. It's a shame that they sort of didn't treat her with the respect she deserved in New 52. But we get DCeased where she's treated with the respect that she deserves. So there's the cover. I mean, look how packed it is with all these characters, and yet each and every one of them is just given the detail and the attention that they deserve. Beautiful. Up next we have the zombie variant. Oh, I almost said it. This one, Cheetah, and she's clawing at her own face. I mean, look at the fur. It's absolutely breathtaking. Just the way they get the fur and the whiskers to look like that on a flat piece of paper. I mean, this isn't a 3D image. So for it to look that good is just absolutely amazing. Next we've got, oh my gosh, what is this? Full Metal Jacket. The Full Metal Jacket homage, which is again Jason Todd's helmet, all smashed. There's not much going on. I mean, there is great detail in the helmet, but all this is just, it's nothing. It's just plain, but I mean, it's a great homage. If you're collecting them, you'd want to get it just to have the whole set. It's nothing special, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to swoon over this one like I have the others, but it is what it is. I want all the variants to go with it, so I have to pick it up. Issue 3. Issue 3 is a simpler cover. It's just Jason Todd and Wonder Woman. And I don't think that's a fight Jason can win. Let's be honest. He might have been trained by the Batman, but that's the amazing Amazon. He's not going to stand much of a chance against her. For the zombie variant, we've got Deathstroke this time. Deadshot. And look at the teeth coming through the helmet where it's just been completely smashed. It's just gorgeous. I don't know how something that's so hideous looking could be called gorgeous, but it is. I mean, that's a rotting, decaying corpse, but it's gorgeous. Beautiful. And finally we have issue 3, the movie variant, and it's the only one that isn't a horror movie. The others have all been horror movies, although Full Metal Jacket, that's not really a horror movie, is it? I think maybe they went horror, action, I don't know, but this is Suicide Squad. What they've done is they've replaced everyone from the Suicide Squad poster, and they've added the Unkillables there. It's fun. The detail's not as good. I mean, the faces, they're alright. I mean, look, Lady Shiva looks lovely. Look at her face. That's a nice face for Lady Shiva. But then when you look at Cheetah, she looks a little bit plain. I don't know. There's not enough attention to detail on Deadshot or Jason. Or Deathstroke even. It's just very... It's adequate is what it is. I think the movie variants for Unkillables has been... I mean, the It one, hands down, is the best. But 1 out of 3, that's really good. So not great for the movie variants for this one. But if you saw my other video, you know how much I love the movie variants for the original 6 issues of DCeased. So those ones, definitely worth picking up. I mean, these ones, if you like the movies, if you like the posters, pick them up. They're not rare, they're not stupidly priced, and you can still get them for reasonably close to cover price. So if you liked the original DCeased, the original 6-issue run, this is just a continuation. It's set in the same universe, it's got the same writers, and so you feel like it's just a continuation. So don't feel like you can't pick, don't feel like this is a different story altogether. This is happening at the same time as DCeased, so you can just keep on reading. Just pick it up. It's great. It's from the same people that brought us Injustice, which is why it's so good. The Injustice storyline. Sorry about that. Ran out of power. So yeah, I was talking about the Injustice storyline, which in the comics we had 5 years of and was absolutely amazing. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. I might talk about them in a later video because they're absolutely fantastic. But that's all from me today. My next video will be up in a week. See what it is. I haven't decided yet. I'll get to thinking about that. I hope you like this one. If you have, comment below. Let me know. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you have the covers. Let me know if you have any that I don't have. Would love to know. Yeah, so find us on Facebook, facebook.com/dawnofcomics. We're also on Twitter @dawnofcomics and Instagram. We're everywhere. Just search Dawn of Comics. You'll find us. You'll find us. You'll find me. Yeah, so hopefully see you in another video. Take care. Bye.